I personally believe in the antinatalist philosophy, and I do not intend to procreate myself, although I would consider perhaps adopting children at some point. But what kind of a world do you see with majority of people being antinatals, and then do you see the human civilization coming to an end at some point in the future? Or what
Listen,
does the
what
future
I'll
hold for
say,
us?
if not considered rightly, will appear either vile or hilarious. There is no great virtue in the human civilization continuing, first thing. If the child is born suffering, why do you want to bring more child to the world to make them suffer? What is the point in ensuring that the cycle continues? What is the great need or the great virtue? And what is the great catastrophe if it all, Second thing, not everybody is born to be self-realized, right? The average kind of people will always outnumber the ones who understand. So the human race will continue, don't worry. There will be always enough people who will never understand what I am saying, and therefore they will keep on bearing 2 kids, 4 kids, 20 kids. So don't worry, human race is not at the risk of annihilation. I will never be totally understood, and the race will continue.
So then eventually, do you think the average minds will overpopulate as compared to the reasonable or the self-realized ones?
Do you think that has not been happening till this date?
It has.
The ones who understand lose interest in procreation. Therefore, who is left to procreate? All the ones who do not understand. And that has been happening since the beginning of time. So it's not a new thing that will happen.
See, if I might ask a question here. James Lovelock said, if the earth improves as a result of human presence, we will flourish. If it does not, we will perish. So he is imagining a system in which the earth improves as a result of human presence. In that case, aren't human beings then an asset to the planet?
No, that's the improvement that we can bring to the earth. Correct. The improvement is that human beings have taken the status of earth down from 0 to minus 200. So what do you do when you want to improve from a point of minus 200? You bring yourself up to 0. So let us reduce to 0. The improvement that we can bring to earth cannot be positive or affirmative. It can only be reductive. There were these twin towers in Noida, right? And they were wrongly made or something. I do not know the nuances of the case. How did you improve the situation in that locality? By bringing them down. That's the improvement we can bring about. Dismiss, demolish, finish it off. Sounds so very nihilistic. Huh? No?
It does.
It does. So then please remember, it is only when you clear away the nonsense that there is some room, some space created for something beautiful or clean. You know what the situation of this studio was just yesterday night? You won't want to look at that picture. It was all cluttered and chaotic and in the worst shape possible. Then it was brought into this form because you were arriving. What did we do in the first place? We cleared away the nonsense. That's what this earth today needs. It has too much nonsense. First of all, that needs to be annihilated. We need Shiva for Pralay. That's the fundamental requirement. And after that, we can have a great beginning. So do not think that 0 means 0. 0 means beauty. The entire philosophy of Buddha is Shunyavad. Shunyavad. Let it all be reduced to 0. And then you will see something magnificently beautiful. What that thing would be, we do not know. And we cannot even predict. But what we know is that what we have currently is extremely nonsensical. So let's do what we must and clear this away.